What up, everybody? What up? What up? Who's here? Brandon, what's going on, my man? Good morning. Smokey 410. Good morning. Thank you so much to everyone. Give me just 1 second. Let me grab my coffee. All right, all right. What's up, y'all? T Ski, what up, though? What up? What up? What up? What up, everybody? Uncle Cressy here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Gonna do a quick little update for everybody. We did find out some things in the past day or so. Lance Moore, gang. Appreciate you, fam. Really do. I love it. Brandon Swaggerty, what up, though? Appreciate you, man. Justin Wong, what up? What up? Kenny Porter's right. What's up? What's up? Oh, Brendan, you got a dub. What'd you hit today? Was that the reverse curries, the cybers? What'd you do, man? What was it? Hopefully everybody got some dubs today. There was a whole lot of those curries going around. All right. Let's see. Bus, what's good? Appreciate you, Jesus. Say hey, Clay. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Appreciate everybody for tuning in. So first thing, we'll address the elephant on the screen. Yeah, I got a couple new graphics here. Started playing around with StreamYard, and the drop shop is something that I am going to explain in just a little bit. We'll get through these updates here, and we will have some fun. Brandon, damn, you hit the cybers and the curries. Yeah, the curries. I'm kind of shocked. They put out 177,000 of those curries. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why you dig that deep in the archives and pull out that many. But hey, whatever. People were able to get some pairs. It's awesome, man. I love it. The fact that they pulled out a pair from the 90s. I think it was right. It was like 98 or 99 when that pair originally came out. But man, that's awesome. Hopefully everybody was able to get one if they wanted to. And I think there's going to be some more opportunities for everybody to grab pairs in just the next couple of weeks here. So we all know January starts out a little dry. It is what it is. The holiday season's hot for sneakers, and people take breaks. I'm guessing that's what it is. But Nike, Adidas, all the other brands, Asics, New Balance, they got a post-holiday hangover just like everybody else. They got to take themselves a little breather as well. So hopefully they were able to get a breather themselves, and here we are. Brandon Swaggerty, yeah, still hella stock. I looked at it a few minutes ago, and there was virtually a full size run of the curry still sitting there. So, good. Hopefully everybody was able to get a pair. Hopefully the folks that wanted them can get them. So I'm happy for everybody that got them. And if you didn't jump on it just yet, well, tap in. You can probably still go get them right now. But there's been some developments. Like I said, January starts out a little bit slow. Now we're getting towards the second half of January, and we're hoping to see things start picking up a little bit. We're hoping to see things start picking up a little bit. Kenny Porter, stay tuned. I got some insight on the City of Love pack for sure. So we're starting to pick up a little bit. We got some things going on. We know February's looking like it's gonna be a nice little month, man. We got the trophy rooms coming up. Obviously, we got the bread force. That's the big one. That's the one that everybody's going after. I put out a post the other day, but I do just want to take a second to tell everybody, yes, the official images are out, and almost immediately we started seeing shot drop this and shot drop that. Like, stop it. Nobody knows if there's going to be a shot, if or when there's going to be a shot drop at this point. I do think there's going to be a shot drop. I do think there's going to be EA. Only saying that because of the way previous releases have gone. I think it was the Lost and Founds, the White Cements, the Royals, and what am I missing from the Reimagine pack? I'm missing something. But that's pretty much how every single one of them have gone. That's how every big retro was gone. And I'm just guessing that that's going to be the exact same way this goes down. Anybody who tells you right now that they have the date of the shot drop is lying to you. They're lying to you. Anybody who tells you they know the stock number right now is lying to you. It's not real. There's nothing in the system yet. There's no data that can back anything up. So hopefully y'all take that with a grain of salt and just realize that people are just trying to get their engagement. They're just trying to get their clicks. I'm not hating on you. Do what you got to do, but I'm trying to tell people the truth and help people out. And I really, really hate to see people get excited over just absolutely nothing, over clickbait drama that they have absolutely nothing to back anything up with. So that's said what I said. The information that you're seeing out there about shot drop this and EA that, Garbage. It's absolute garbage. There's nothing real about it. I'm not expecting to see anything for probably another week to 10 days. That's when we'll actually have something real we can go on. But let's get into what we do have stuff to go on. First things first is the City of Love pack. So this is a big one. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised at how many people are excited about this release. There's a lot of these going around. Not a lot of these going around, but I'm saying demand is up there. The hype is there, and it looks like we are going to get both pairs to release on the sneakers app. So I said, what was it last week, that it was just going to be the coconut milk pair, the ivory color pair, whatever you want to call it. But it looks like both pairs are going to release on the sneakers app. The Burgundy Crush is actually about double the size, which I'm a little bit surprised at, and it's good because it seemed like a lot more people want that pair than want the coconut milk pair. Les Choi, what up, though? Appreciate you tapping in, fam. But yeah, there's about double the stock that you see on the Burgundies for the coconut milks. The only thing is I don't have a date just yet. I wish I had a date to go with it. I'm guessing it's going to be sometime in early February. This is the Valentine's Day release, so I'm hoping that we'll see those very, very soon. We'll see something load up. It could be a special release. I don't know just yet, but I do know that we are going to see both pairs release on the sneakers app. Who knows if they'll even get these in store? It wouldn't surprise me the way everything's going right now. But that's it. We do have both pairs coming to the sneakers app. If you got any quick questions about this, I'm happy to kind of cover it for you. I'll be happy to try and talk them up a little bit, but we do know that both pairs are coming to the sneakers app. No Nike to be after. No Nike to be after Valentine's Day. Supernova, I get it. Yeah, especially during the pandemic, they didn't get anything out on time. They really didn't. They got nothing out on time. But I've got to give Nike the benefit of the doubt. The past year, I'd say, they got the holiday releases out in a timely fashion. So that was good to see. Happy to see them get those out. It looks like a lot of the Valentine's Day pairs anyway are lining up to be released right on time. So hopefully they'll get these out in a timely fashion, like I said. So the next shoe that I wanted to discuss is another restock. Like I said, Nike's just digging back in the archives. They're pulling out the greatest hits. They did the reverse Currys today. We know that the Ultramans are coming up soon. The CoJP line is getting a lot of shoes. The medium Currys that are coming up and already released overseas, those are part of the CoJP line. But now there's something that's a little bit different. There's a pair that released a couple years ago that's coming back, and that is going to be in the form of the Brazil Dunks. So the Brazils, I think these were right during the pandemic. I remember they did a second chance drop for everybody who watched a certain video or a series of videos in the sneakers app. These are coming very soon. Let me put that out of the way because there we go. So these are coming very soon. These are going to be out February 1st. I don't know if it's going to be Nike app or sneakers app, but there's 65,000 pairs. So if I'm not mistaken, that's a lot more than there was for the original drop. And they're going to be coming out very soon. I do just want to preface this by saying I could be off by one day. It says, I know February 1st is what I'm looking at. It could be January 31st. I'm not 100% certain. I get confused about some things sometimes. So it could be January 31st that this actually comes out. So please make sure you're paying attention. If that time frame, we'll probably see them load up in, what's today, the 12th, maybe another week, maybe a little bit more than another week. But this was big. This was a big pair. Everybody was really excited about these. These dropped when, I think maybe what they call this pack. I think it was like it's not the college colors pack, but it was like a college colors 2.0. They did this, they did Michigan, they did the Michigan State. All these kind of released around the same time. The UNLVs dropped as part of that. Shout out Rebels. And now they're coming back. They're digging back through the archives. I heard that some GS Michigan States have already dropped. I believe I heard that the Michigans are in the works. And now you got these. A couple years ago, Supreme did these in a high top version that was a little bit better in my mind. The leather on them was better, marginally better, I should say. But we all know these GR Dunks, they are what they are. So there's 65,000 pairs of these coming February 1st. Possibly January 31st. I'm not 100% certain on the date, but I am like 99.5% certain on that date. Getting on a plane, brother. Gotta thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you tapping in, man. I really, really do. Thank you so much. Safe travels to you, my man. Where are you off to? Somewhere fun, I hope. Wherever it is, man. Safe travels. Be safe. The re-release, same bad GR quality of the dunk. Obviously, we won't know that until we get them in hand, but I wouldn't hold your breath, man. I really wouldn't hold your breath. I really wouldn't get too excited about those. Like even the St. John's and the Kentuckies that dropped a little while back. I think those were they SE models? I think they were SEs. They charged the elevated price for them, and they were just like marginally better leather than you see on your typical GRs like this. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of GR dunks. I really don't mess with them that much. The Panda Dunk kind of scarred me for life. I know everybody was able to get like 10, 15 pairs of those, but for me, I chased the pandas for the better part of a year and a half. Couldn't touch anything. I was able to get my wife pair, was able to get friends pairs, couldn't touch my size for nothing. And then when I finally got them, I just wanted to throw them in the garbage because I saw how plastic and fake and Fisher Price they were. So honestly, that's kind of what I'm expecting to see on this. But I will give the benefit of the doubt. I won't know for sure until we see the pairs in hand. We won't know what's going on with these until we get them. But I am just going to say temper your expectations. Supernova, yeah, that St. John was a little bit rough. That St. John was not quality. They charged a big money for it, and it did not deliver for sure. I know a lot of people were saying the same thing, and the Kentucky Dunk were the exact same thing. I had that pair in hand. I ended up giving them to a friend because I did not. It wasn't for me. Yeah, GR dunks you've been passing too. To me, I'll take the SEs and the premiums. That's probably I'll take those over SB. So pairs like the medium curry, the pure platinum wolf gray. That's actually my cup of tea. I like those. They're a little bit more understated in terms of the colorways, and you can actually wear them. You can put together a clean fit with them. They're not as loud and hard to style as the SBs can be. Some SBs are for sure, but for the most part, the SBs are where you're going to see those loud colors. Yes, SBs quality wise can't be touched, but those SEs and premiums, I'm here for it. I'm down for it. I'll take those over GRs, and honestly, I'll take those over SBs most days of the week too. Um, what we got, Kenny? That should have done a full size run of the all dunk low GS Valentine's Day. You're talking about the was it Soulmates or Soul something? I think you might be right about that. I think that they are just a smaller size, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of those things where the adult size ends up coming out later, or it could just be that the kid sizes are so damn cute that they just wanted to put them out there. Let's be honest, the pair is freaking adorable, man. I love it. But I definitely hope some little ones can get their hands on those. Gustavo, what's up, my man? Appreciate you. Late to the party. What I mess about the Brazil dunk. So you see it right there on the screen, fam. I'm going to get your comment off so you can see it. February 1st, possibly January 31st, we're getting a restock. There's going to be 65,000 pairs of these. These shouldn't be terribly hard to cop. I think a lot of people are soured on the GR dunks for now. I know I certainly am. All right, so let's move on from the GR dunks. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this quick for everybody, not do something long. I got an idea for that in mind, but this is what we're trying to do: get everybody in, get you the information, get you back on about your Friday. Friday's pizza night at my house, so I'm pretty excited about that. Hope y'all got some fun plans. Gustavo, sneakers app or Nike's app? Looking like the sneakers app, but I'm not 100%. As the day gets closer, I will absolutely help you out with that. Andre, the restock. Andre, sorry, my apologies, Andre. These restocks are getting a little ridiculous. Yeah, it's weird. I don't quite get what the decision making process is, but that's not for me to decide. And Nike's just print money hand over fist, so they are doing something right, and hopefully it's making it easier for everybody to get pairs. I just, I got into it with a couple people on Twitter today because there was a video going around of like, who's to blame for resale prices being down? Like, who cares? Like, I don't care. Only resellers care about that kind of stuff. And if you are a reseller, more power to you. I did it for a while myself. I'm not hating on you. I'm not down talking it. I'm just saying, as a collector, who cares? It's awesome. It's a great day now that people can get the pairs they want. They can get them for under or close to retail if they do have to pay the tax. So speaking of restocks getting a little ridiculous, I'm about to put my foot in my mouth right now. Andre, what do you think about this one, bud? Court purples. So the court purples, pardon me, really, really clean pair. Really, really clean pair for sure. Um, there's so many of these floating around. It's absolutely ridiculous. Uh, we've seen the skate shops already load everything up. Maybe not all of them, but the majority of the skate shops have put these up already. So the majority of the skate shops either have these in-house already, they're on the way to the house already. A lot of raffles have already popped up. A lot of raffles have already finished. A lot of people already have them, and there's still going to be a sneakers release coming. Supernova at this point, people reason for yeah. I can't argue with you. I'm not saying anybody particular. I'm not trying to call out anybody at all. But yeah, that's honestly that's part of the reason why I started jumping on YouTube a little more because Twitter is starting to get to be like a little bit ugly. It's just not really fun to be kind of part of that. Luds, appreciate you, fam. But yeah, these core purples. So don't have the date just yet, but there is absolutely 150% going to be a sneakers release for these, and it's going to be massive. So I don't have historical data to say that this is going to be the biggest SB sneakers release ever, but I'm going to say this is up there. This is absolutely going to be up there. This is more than I've ever seen since I've had access to stock numbers. This is more than I've ever seen for an SB. I know it's just a purple box, it's an inline, yeah, whatever, but it is what it is. It's going to be a massive restock. I do have the number, but without the date, I don't want to say the number. So the date is still kind of up in the air, and hopefully we'll have the date really soon. But the number is massive. Yes, it's over 100,000. Yes, it's well over that. So we'll see. I'm trying to wait it out a little bit longer. I just want to be certain because sometimes what happens is there's a certain stock number and then they get allocated out elsewhere. So they ship out pairs to the other retailers and then that number goes down. I don't think that's going to happen because, like I said, a lot of these SP shops already have them. A lot of the raffles are already over. And we'll see. Let's see. Jesus. Skate shops in my area that are Nike SB resellers. Yeah, there's a lot of those, unfortunately, but the resale price is already pretty much tanked on these, so I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. The only downside of the restocks when they mass produce the Q7. Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot easier to make 20,000 or something than it is 120,000 or something. It's a lot easier to keep it on there. Yeah, no question. Nice Misties last time. I'm assuming you're talking about the core purples. Yeah, they aren't too hard to hit. I got mine already. I got mine from Premiere yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure where it was. But yeah, mine should be here tomorrow. I'll do a live unboxing, see if everybody can get their pair, take a look at it. But yeah, it's an SB, so I definitely expect the quality to be up there. But like I said, this is the biggest SB stock that I've ever seen, that I personally have ever seen. I could be wrong. This might not be the biggest one there ever was, but it's going to be up there. It's going to be up there for sure. I bet you anything it's probably a top five biggest SB Duck Low stock in history. All right, so that's it. That's what I got for the day, except for one final thing. I do want to take a quick minute to make a little announcement. So if everybody can see, I'm going to put it up on the full screen real quick. I got some background graphics going on, right? So the drop shop. I'm not sure if y'all rocked with me back when I was the community manager for Sneaker News, but we had a program going on Twitter called the Drop Shop where we just, we talk sneakers. We do another couple things with it. So I'm bringing that project back. This is going to be kind of like a long form. I don't know if you want to call it a podcast or just a long form video that I'm going to have some fun with. We are going to start doing this on a I don't know if I'd call it a regular basis, but it is going to be a recurring thing. So we're starting off next Tuesday. Going to be 4 p.m. We're going to take a look back at drops from 2023, talk a little bit about 2024. I got my man Nature Boy Chuck. Y'all know Chuck, Mr. Invoice, Mr. Giveaway. Dude has a lot of fun out here on social media, helps a lot of people get a lot of pairs. So he's actually coming on the show. We're going to chop it up. We're going to look back at the drops from 2023. We're going to talk about some advancements that Shopify made. We're going to talk about some different things that the sneakers app did. We're going to talk about some other releases that were just absolutely bananas, like the Kids X-Men pack, like the Cortez 95 drop. We're going to talk about the drops themselves, and then we're going to do other formats. So I'm going to do my best to get guests on here to talk with me. We're also going to be doing live cop workshops, which is where Saturday morning, Friday morning, whenever there's a release, I'll do what I can to log in here, maybe share my screen with you, show you all my setup to try to help some people get their dubs manually, to show some people what you can do to go about it. We're going to do a game plan for the Bread 4 so that people know what it's like to go through I'm sorry, excuse me. So people know what steps they have to take to try to secure their pairs. There's going to be a lot of those bread fours out there for everybody to get. So like I said, this is going to be something fun. I've wanted to do this for a little while. Sometimes you got to just grip it and rip it, right? Just got to put it out there and hope for the best. So we're starting on Tuesday. What's the date? Give me one second. I forgot the actual date. So Tuesday calendar. Sorry. Tuesday I think it's the 16th. I don't know. I'm lost. Tuesday the 16th, 4 p.m. I'll have it built and put out there on Twitter and everywhere else for everybody to see sometime today. But yes, tap in Tuesday at 4 p.m. Got the homie Nature Boy Chuck coming by. We're going to recap drops from 2023. We're going to talk about what's coming up for 2024, talk about what people might be excited in. And then going forward, there's going to be a lot more of that. Some long format, try to get different guests on and do what we can during drops to help people get their pairs, do some coaching beforehand to try to help people get their pairs and just have some fun with it. So that's what I got for today. Real quick, we'll just recap. We have, whoops, wrong one. We have the City of Love pack. Both pairs confirming the drop on the sneakers app. 14,000 on the coconut milk, 32 on the burgundy crush. And we got the Brazil restock is coming in either February 1st or January 31st. I'm could be off. 99% sure it's going to be February 1st. 65,000 pairs coming through. And then we got the core purples. Core purples, we don't have a date just yet, but the stock is going to be massive. It's going to be massive, quite possibly the biggest the SB Dunk release we've ever seen on the sneakers app. My man, I hit up my agent and joined the show. Lance Moore, my man. Let's go, buddy. Appreciate you. Should be a DM, man. Let's have some fun with it. I love it. But that's about it for now. I'll stick around for another couple seconds. If anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer. But if not, please help your boy out. Tune into the drop shop on Tuesday. We're just gonna talk about sneakers, have some fun, and try to do something fun for everybody. So that's it for me, Uncle Chrissy. I'm about to sign off, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Signing off until next time, y'all. Tune in on Tuesday. Peace.